Let's bring in ABC News contributor and columnist for USA Today, Christine Brennan, for more on this. Christine, great to see you. So what do we know about what happened in court today? What else can you add in here for us?
It appears that the trial went on. The trial, I guess I want to say that throughout, went on for about 4 hours and ended not long before we're speaking right now. And as we understand it, the charges were read, the charges such as they are. The authorities are saying that there were 0.7 grams of hash oil that she had in 2 vape cartridges. That's, again, what the authorities are saying. So not even, 0.7 of 1 gram. And as we are understanding it, Brittney was speaking through an interpreter, but she did not plea. That's what the sources and the reporters, most of them Russian, in the room, are saying, that there was no plea, as in guilty or not guilty, which of course will be a key moment when that occurs.
And Christine, this is the information we're getting, but we still can't confirm exactly what is truth, right? Just to kind of be clear.
Yes, let's be crystal clear, Kira. Absolutely. This is not you and me in that courtroom. This is not our colleagues from ABC or USA Today in that courtroom. And one piece of information, it was TASS. Anyone who grew up at all any time in the 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s knows about TASS. So absolutely, this is that's part of the problem here, right? That the information we're getting is coming through the lens of Russia. Everything coming through the lens of Russia, which means it's coming through the lens of Vladimir Putin.
All right, so Brittney has been detained for 4.5 months now, waiting for this trial. And earlier this week, a judge extended her detention an additional 6 months, as we've been reporting. So why has it taken so long to get here? And what more do we know about why her detainment was extended in the first place?
Let's just say it. This is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's not saying that there's not something to discuss. Did she have this on or did she not? I don't know that we'll ever get to the truth on that. But the fact that I think the key element throughout this is set, Kira, against the backdrop of Russia's terrible war against Ukraine. Because it was February 17th that Brittney Griner was detained, was arrested. That was right as the Olympics were ending, and it was right as Putin was about to launch the horrors that he has launched on Ukraine. And so, a distracted nation, someone, Putin, who is obviously doing what he's doing, the horrors of the war in Ukraine, but also now realizes he has this very valuable prisoner. I think everyone has done a really good job in the United States. The WNBA, those players are fantastic. They've always been. They continue to be champions of making sure we do not forget. Obviously, Brittney's wife is out there now doing interviews and making sure. And because of that, this is up to the whims of Vladimir Putin and his legal leaders and his government. And so I don't know that there's going to be an answer that's satisfying to us in terms of why this is taking so long, but it's just horrible. February 17th to July 1st. And as now you're saying, here we go all the way probably to the end of the year.
And just real quickly, the U.S., says it's working as hard as it can to bring her back home. Do we know where that stands?
Yes, I've certainly talked to sources. Everyone is working as hard as you could imagine. I think there's a thought, Kira, that this could be linked to the trial. If she were to say that she would plead guilty, if that were the case, that's not what the case is right now. But if she did and move this along, then would it be possible for there to be a prisoner exchange, which is really where everyone thinks this is going to end. And because then, of course, Putin can declare victory and say, hey, we've got someone who pleaded guilty. And the U.S. can say, okay, now let's get down to the brass tacks here, figuring out how we're going to get her back.
All right, stay tuned. We'll talk more. Christine Brennan, always great to see you.
You too. Thank you, Kira.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.